Cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria. You know that's a very famous quote from the very famous Bill Murray. Well, this is Dill Murray, and yes, I am indeed a good fan of the pickles. Dill Murray, a pickle beer from Wild Heart. We'll find out what this is like, and I'll let you know how to tell yourself you need a boat day after the theme song. Excuse me. Can a YouTuber not enjoy a pickle spear in peace? How rude. How rude. Anyway, welcome back into the Upstate Studio with yours truly, Nutmeg 2 Palmetto, for a beer review as I snack on some pickles. So, there is a method to my madness. Excuse me, because I need to prep my palate for what we are about to experience together. Now, I have had this at festivals. I have yet, or at least at the time I'm shooting this, been able to go to Wild Heart Brewing down in Hartsville, South Carolina. Hopefully I will get there before this video drops. But very, very nice team there. Jerry, shout out Jerry, the brewer there. Awesome dude. Seen him more than a few times out in the wild, so to speak, in this South Carolina beer environment. And Dill Murray, a pickle beer. It's a light beer, and that makes you think of a boat day. If you are in need of a boat day, head on down to the description below. Click the link and use the code NUTMEG15. That's NUTMEG15, NUTMEG15 for everyone in the back. You get a 15% discount off anything from the Boat Day Apparel shop. So yes, Dill Murray. It's pretty obvious what that is in reference to, so we'll get a closer look at the Dill Murray can on a trip around Canada on the Shane Cam. So, this is obviously a pretty specific artwork. Dill Murray Dill Picker Sour. Dill Pickle Sour. 5% ABV with 6 IBU. I can't believe IBU is listed on a sour. And it's a man with not a silhouette kind of style shape. I'm trying to think of a Bill Murray role that he had a beard and kind of a funny parted haircut like that. But anyway, elsewhere on the can, I'm thinking, well, on one side you actually see gherkin-shaped pickle artwork, and on the other side you see more kind of grassy floral things. So I'm thinking that's more like Dill the plant. On the side, Wild Heart Brewing website, brewed and packaged in Hartsville. Enjoy fresh and cold. Recycle this can. All the nonsense on there, and nothing else. On Untapped, the ABV and IBU are confirmed. Our house Kettle sour, dosed with delusional amount of pickle juice. Delusional amount of pickle juice. And not a ton of check-ins. It's a new-ish beer, but it's not that new by the time I'm reviewing this, and certainly by the time you're seeing the video. But still in all, only 154 check-ins, 121 unique, 109 of which are ranked 4.07. So you know the rule here. If it's over 4, you know it's pretty solid. And even more so, the fact that it's a pickle beer. Pickle beers are pretty polarizing. If you like pickle beers, you will love pickle beers. If you do not like pickle beers, you kind of may be burned from them forever. But this one, honestly, I've had this before, and this really is like the gateway drug to pickle beers. So without further ado, we give our ode to One Flight Down with a shaklook. And we hard pour it because you know where you're at. Oh boy. That's good. It's good. It's good. Now, this is classified as a sour. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking of a different beer. I'll throw the card up for my interview with Jerry. I was thinking of a seltzer, and they had a seltzer that they based off of Haterade. Gatorade. So, as you can see, now it actually looked, when it was down on the desk, it looked like it incredibly clear. Like I can really see everything on the other side of the glass. When I hold it up and use the light as benefit, it's got, well, no, it's still, well, actually it's weird. If you hold it away from the light, it's very, very translucent, very transparent. But then holding it up to the light, it's much more cloudy. So that's a very, very interesting effect. We'll top it off, and it is very much a diaper white head on that. So it's a pretty yellow. Well, on camera you may get a little more of a greenish hue. To me, I see mostly yellow, but there's a little bit of a green in there. It's a greenish yellow. Let's get the aromatiques. Okay, now first it had that sweet sour aroma, which I do not recall when I had it the first time. But after like that initial hit was kind of broken, you get more of that briny pickle juice sensation. And not that you'll hear that at all, because of course I put music under my videos, but it's a very, very active head. Yeah, very, very briny, clean aroma. And I already know this is going to be darn near exceptional. Very, very good status. But we'll find out together with all of you. Cheers. Yeah, like I said, I'm doubling down on how I set this up, because this is very much the gateway beer, gateway drug, so to speak, for pickle beers if you don't kind of like that. It's very, very crisp up front. There is a little bit of a sweetness too, but as it settles out, you get more of that briny sourness. It's actually pretty dry for having that briny pickleness. There is quite a bit of dryness on the back. It does not leave any kind of funk on the finish, on the aftertaste. It's very, very good, very, very clean. You get the flavors you want. Yeah, flavors you want. And exceptional. And if you are a race fan and you're at Darlington Racetrack, or you just happen to be kind of out in South Carolina, no man's land, and you want to stop by a great brewery, stop by Wild Heart and grab Dill Murray. Because even if you're not a sour fan, even if you're not a pickle beer fan, there is no way you will not like this beer, because it hits everything and it's not remotely offensive as far as what people typically do not like about pickle beers. So, pickle beers, they're great on sandwiches. Sandwiches are great on boats. Get a boat day, head down the description below, click the link, Nutmeg 15, 1-5, Nutmeg 15, one more time for everyone in the back. Get a discount off at checkout. Cheers, friends. Dill Murray, he's a great guy. We'll see you next time.